But what did Lisa care, she thought, hobbling to the lift. She wouldn't have a job here after today. She'd have a much better one somewhere else. Lisa was kept waiting outside the boardroom for 25 minutes. After all, Barry and Calvin were very important men. "Should we let her in yet?" Barry asked Calvin, when he felt they'd killed enough time. "It's only 20 minutes since we called her," Calvin pointed out huffily. Obviously, Barry Hollingsworth didn't realize just how important he, Calvin Carter, was. "Sorry, I thought it was later. Perhaps you'd show me again how to improve my swing." "Sure. Now, head down and hold still. Hold still. Feet steady, left arm straight, and swing." When Lisa was finally granted admission, Barry and Calvin were seated behind a walnut table approximately a kilometre long. They looked frowningly powerful. "Sit down, Lisa." Calvin Carter inclined his silver bullet head graciously. Lisa sat. She smoothed back her caramel-coloured hair, showing her free honey highlights to their best advantage. Free, because she kept plugging the salon in the Ones to Watch section of the magazine. Settling herself in the chair, she tucked her Patrick Cox shod feet neatly around each other. The shoes were a size too small. No matter how many times she asked the Patrick Cox press office to send a size 6, they always sent a 5. But free Patrick Cox stilettos were free Patrick Cox stilettos. What did an unimportant detail like excruciating agony matter? "Thank you for coming up," Calvin smiled. Lisa decided she'd better smile back. Smiles were a commodity like everything else, only given in exchange for something useful, but she reckoned in this case it was worth her while. After all, it wasn't every day that a girl was seconded to New York and made a deputy editor of Manhattan magazine. So she curled her mouth and bared her pearly white teeth, kept that way by the year's supply of Rembrandt toothpaste, which had been donated for a reader competition, but which Lisa had thought would be more appreciated in her own bathroom. "You've been at FAM for..." Calvin looked at the stapled pages in front of him. 4 years? 4 years next month, Lisa murmured, with an expertly judged mix of deference and confidence. "And you've been editor for nearly 2 years?" 2 wonderful years, Lisa confirmed, fighting back the urge to stick her fingers down her throat and gag. "And you're only 29? Calvin marvelled. "Well, as you know, here at Randolph Media, we reward hard work." Lisa twinkled prettily at this patent lie. Like many companies in the Western world, Randolph Media rewarded hard work with poor pay, increasing workloads, demotions, and, on a second's notice, redundancies. But Lisa was different. She'd paid her dues at FAM, and made sacrifices that even she'd never intended to make. Starting at 7:30 most mornings, doing 12, 13, 14-hour days, then going to evening press dues when she finally switched off her computer. Often she came to work on Saturdays, Sundays, even Bank Holiday Mondays. The porters loathed her because it meant that whenever she wanted to come to the office, one of them had to come in and open up, and thereby forego their Saturday football or their Bank Holiday family outing to Brent Cross. "We have a vacancy at Randolph Media," Calvin said importantly. "It would be a wonderful challenge, Lisa." "I know," she thought irritably. "Just cut to the chase." "It will involve moving overseas, which can sometimes be a problem for one's partner." "I'm single." Lisa was brusque. Barry wrinkled his forehead in surprise and thought of the tenner he'd had to hand over for someone's wedding present a few years before. He could have sworn it was for Lisa here, but maybe not. Perhaps he wasn't as on the ball as he once used to be.